Hey guys, how's it going? Well, today I figured I'd give a little update on the van build. There's been some progress since I last did one of these, and so let's do that. Well, here we are on a gorgeous Wednesday afternoon. It's raining. First time it's rained in quite a while, so really can't complain. However, I am trying to get some stuff done. I'm using my toilet as a sawhorse, I guess you call it. Something to prop up the wood while I cut it. And I'm trying to stay dry, but it's still getting wet in here. But I am underneath this SkyTrain rail bridge thing. Well, it's not really a bridge, is it? And so I'm in a drier spot, but it's not, definitely not bone dry, unfortunately. So I just cleaned up the van a little bit. I've been working on it for about 5 or 6 hours today, and I'm pooped. So start at 11, it's now like 4:45. So I'm pretty much done for the day. So before I give a little tour of the van build, I just want to give a shout out to fellow van dweller brother Chuck Soul. I met him early July. He sent me a message and wanted to get together, and we did that at a Starbucks. And he's a really cool guy. He's got a YouTube channel of his own. He's currently building a van and touring the country a bit. And he's got a really easygoing, laid-back personality, which that's exactly the kind of style of person I get along with well. Not too aggressive and maniacal. So Chuck Soul, if you're watching, you're awesome, brother. So anyways, guys, check out his channel. He's just kind of getting started on subscribers and stuff, so he could use some help. And if you want to check out another van dweller, stop on by. So I feel like I made some pretty good progress today. I figured out this door jamb, which is really a head scratcher, trying to make this thing square. So basically I took this 2x4 out and replaced it because the one that was in there previously wasn't quite square. And if you can see this one, it's really not square. I mean, this thing is twisted as someone's beeping. What's going on over there, guys? Can't we all just get along? It's a problem. Peace, man. Anyway, this one is about as twisted as an Alabama jailer. And I don't think I can take this thing apart. If I took it apart, I would have to take all these boards out because I have a piece of wood screwed into this, which these panels are screwed in. So there's no way I can just pop that out. So I'm gonna have to figure out work around for that. So I did this today. This is like 3 inches thick, so that's like R21. There's 1, 2, 3. I had to do it that way because the little wheel from the little roller track thing goes right past here, like barely goes by. So I should do. Still gonna have to tidy all this up. It's it's just kind of rough, but one thing at a time. So let's see what else we got going here. This little section took me quite a while. Built me a nice little wall, and this upper part, I don't know what to do about this because this part is sticking way out, and then this part's more flush. So if I put insulation here, I mean, I guess I could put it there and then taper it down, but there's already 2 pieces there, so it's already R14. I don't know, it's kind of overkill to add another one. And put all these pieces in, inset the window frame, And I got some hinges I put in. What I'm gonna do on all my doors is I'm gonna put weather stripping along this stuff. It's kind of rough right now, but put weather stripping all in here. Put the window covering or door, whatever you want to call it, and then I'll have it so it closes. Let me show this here. And so it'll close, and then I'll have a little latch so it'll push against the weather stripping and create a seal. And I'm going to do that to these sections, these doors as well. There's going to be weather stripping against this. That's why it was really important that it be square, because if it's not square, you can have all kinds of air getting through. And that's why if you see here, there's a gap under there, I got to fix that, and there's a gap under here. But that's what I need to do to make it square, so that's what I did. And I'm going to, of course, cover all this with the tongue and groove stuff over here. So this was really tricky part, especially near the top, because it started tapering, like it's tapering that way and it's tapering that way at the same time. And it took me about 3 tries on some of these before I figured it, you know, I need to really figure out what's going on here. And I actually broke down and made a template, which I never do, but I did that time because it was el frustrating-o. What else we got going on? I got my nice clean counter. This maple counter is kind of growing on me, you know. It's, I don't know if you can tell, but if I make it like this, it actually looks pretty good. It's not perfect, but it'll do just fine. And my watch is beeping. That means it's 5 o'clock. Put my stove in here. Get this thing out with one hand. And underneath there, my water inlet. I've showed this before, but you basically just stick a funnel in there and pour your water in. I still want to make a little thing, like an improvement here. I'll show you where it's easier to pour the water in, because right now it's kind of a pain. I have to hold it with 2 hands and juggle it. But I like to make some kind of contraption where I can just tilt it enough that the water goes in slowly and I can just leave it there instead of having to hold it there for like 30 seconds or whatever. I know it's a minor inconvenience, but hey man, everything helps, right? So I'm gonna do that eventually. It's not a pressing matter. So it goes in there, but I've also learned that if you pour it in too fast, an air bubble forms and then it ends up going. I've had that happen a couple times. So you got to go slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Put that back over there. And yeah, so I don't think I've showed this little stove deal yet. But these brackets here, it's not very well done. I still need to file the ends and stuff, but you know, I'll make it pretty later. Right now it just needs to be functional. But it's pretty easy to get back in. There you go. Doesn't move. Can be rolling down the highway, slam on the brakes. This won't move. Well, depending on how hard I slam on the brakes, of course. So, I'm going to continue to work on this, but I need to think about it logically, because I need to finish insulating all up here. It's going to be 1 inch or 2 thick, and that's going to affect how this works out. So I got to just take it easy, think about it, do it right. I don't want to have to take it apart. I haven't had to take anything apart yet. Well, I had to take this apart because it was a mess before, but I haven't had any major snafus. So yeah, I got to finish that. Obviously, I'm going to build this door. Build a proper door. It's going to be R10. I'm actually thinking maybe of putting a window in here as well. And then I could just use 1 inch thick of insulation and just press it in when it's really cold out. Because really, I like a lot of natural light. And that was the idea of this window right here, is I can open the window. There'll be a window coming out, or like a door thing coming out like this, and that way I can have light coming in instead of being a dungeon like this. So right now I just have, this is going to come out, and once this is all sealed up and covered, I don't want people at work looking in here, so that's going to permanently, this reflective is going to permanently come out so that I can have it, just open the door and there you go. Now I'm going to put probably some Lexan or some kind of plastic, hard plastic up here, but man, this stuff is so expensive. I'm getting tired of spending money on this stuff, you know. It's like $25 for a small sheet of plastic that you can see through, like plexiglass. So I might go to Habitat for Humanity kind of place and see what they have, because I'm really tired of spending money. I'm getting done with spending all the money on this. Another purchase I made quite a while ago when I was having all my solar panel troubles is I bought this MPPT charge controller, and I haven't had a single issue with it. I don't have a digital monitor to see what's going on, so I just have to use this, where is it over here? Where are you, little fella? This thing. And basically just unplug this, stick it in, see what we have right now. 12.63, 6.4 on an overcast day. But I haven't really been using any power aside from my USB speakers here. And I charge my phone up, but this all is a complete mess right now. This is not going to stay like this, all this wiring. But I want to finish building this side before I permanently install this. So it's not going to stay like that. It's just temporary while I spend time on more pressing matters. Looks is not my priority at this point, but it is messy. So I've had a request to show what it's like to move my feet past my doghouse and going through my door, and I'm going to try to show that as best I can. So if you see the space here, there's adequate, it's lots of space. In fact, it's more space than I had in my Ford E150. Before I had to kind of twist and around and maneuver. And this to me is important, because if you don't have hardly any space here, then you gotta like lift your leg up, or, by the way, pardon the sawdust on my socks. You have to like lift your leg up and go around, become some kind of gymnast, or like I said, kind of open your door and go around, and at that point it gets a little ridiculous. So I just shuffle my legs through here. I just basically have to turn myself in the chair. My feet don't hit at all. And a long time ago, I increased the height of this doorway, because before it was like down to there. Because you know what? Everybody, or every little bit helps. So then I just walk through. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And it's dark. How come my flash isn't on? Anyway, guys, it's just a little update for you. It's coming along. Progress is being made slowly but surely. I was really hoping to be done by the end of the summer, and I'm getting closer, but I'm not done yet. At this point, I need to be done the doors before winter sets in, and all the installation. So basically, by Halloween, that all needs to be done. So that's what I'll keep working on until it's done, because I don't want to freeze, and you know, I want to be comfortable. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good night.